It's alive! It runs! Just gotta finish putting them back together. Had to jerry rig up a gas tank because that one leaks. Don't even work. Yeah, that's how I had to do it. Aftermarket exhaust, that was on it when I got it, but sounds cool. Screw it. You can see where the gas is leaking. But yeah, runs, drives, had to adjust the clutch a little bit, but it's Gucci. Figured I'd just make you a short video. And I welded that, and then left these on. That will lock into my lower rack. That'll sit on top. Or that will lock underneath my rack. That will sit on top. Securing points. There it is, all welded up. Looks like boogered up snot. Like a rat rod gas tank for sure. Oh well, sold four-wheeler. I did that to protect the welds there as well. Sprayed this real good with clear coat once I found I had it. Just got to put a petcock on there. Or whatever. I'm not fighting with it. There's probably trash all over them threads. Yeah. I have to clean the threads first. Let's go back to here. Chikoom! Gas tank. Total rat rowdy, but it'll work. It will work. Oh shit. Well, there it is. It's finally done. And yeah. Lifted 28s. Outlaws got aluminum rims, 2-inch spacers to make them fit because the factory rims were wonky and weird, so they don't fit the newer factory rims that Honda makes. Okay, so be it. We'll do spacers. Yeah, I got about 2-inch lift, roughly somewhere in that ballpark. She's done. I want to thank everybody who's helped me, who's come together, all my friends. Dalton, I helped you do your shed. You hooked me up with these nice aluminum rims. They cleaned up very well. With a little bit of polish, they'll look even better. I want to thank Lucas for hooking me up with these tires for such a good deal. 50 bucks, all four. The family discount. Appreciate it. They look great. They match. I want to thank Sean. He's the biggest hand on that. He helped me build the lift kit for it. Helped me come up with the idea of doing this. This was his idea to use these square tubing. I thought about it, but I couldn't find it. But he found some square tubing in my yard that I didn't even think that would work, and it was his idea to use it, and it worked. I want to thank John for helping me get the front tires mounted, because doing the back tires were a nightmare, and I didn't want to do the front. He used his machine, made it a lot easier. I want to thank Sean for helping me to mount the rears. Yeah. I want to thank Kerry. He's the bigger picture. He's the one who gave me the quad there's a deal behind that. But, you know, he hooked me up with this for free pretty much. I want to say thank you to everybody. It's done. Oh, and also thank you to Sean for allowing this to happen. He provided me with a gas cap to weld on it and a petcock on the bottom for the fuel. Couple of trips to the cell phone for Amazon, and a couple trips to Advance. And here she is. She's running and driving. Still got a few things to take care of, like electric start, getting the factory gas tank back in there if I don't decide to keep that one, which I might, but it takes up space in the rear for, you know, a cooler or something. My cooler's too big to fit on the front, so I might keep it, I might not. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely need to get new brakes. The front brakes don't work at all. The rear brakes work, but they're just wore out. They're no good. It stops you. That's about it. Nothing special. It's not like you can lock them up and it'll lock up on you, but it will stop you, so that's the good sign. But yeah, starter, brakes, fuel tank, maybe. Definitely want to work on getting a battery for it, because the battery I have is not the right battery. Maybe some a little bit of better lighting as a aftermarket, another little aftermarket. I might just put a little LED 2-inch bar in there to help it out some, but otherwise I'm going to stick to fixing problems that are more of a luxury problem that I don't have, such as electric start. Yeah, kickstart is a kind of a nightmare on this thing. That's why I keep bringing it up. I don't like it. Definitely need to work on the rear end some. I mean, like I said, the offset of the original tires suck. The front end is wider than the rear end, so what they did is they took, that's actually the back, that's what bolts up to your spindle, and this is the front side. See the valve? It is definitely ridiculous when they could have just made that rear end wider. Instead they took this because I guess it was cheaper. Thanks, Honda. Gotta work on exhaust leak too. That's kind of critical. Than my snorkel. I gotta thank my pawpaw because he did hook me up with some PVC pipe, 1.5 inches, plenty big enough, a P-trap and a 90 and everything to build it and stick it up the top if I want to, which I'm not sure if I want to, but I probably will, because I mean, I have the factory one, but it hooks up into here and it's nasty and full of bugs, and I don't want to sit there and try to vacuum all of it out and miss anything, or potentially have more bugs. I'm just gonna say screw it. I got the big tires, I'll put a snorkel on it. But yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. It's done. Just taken care of. I thank everybody who's helped me with it. You know, people have, you know, Scott, he let me take it out to his property. Of course, he was more than willing, just for the fact to have someone to ride with. That did me a lot of good. Got to find out some problems with this. Didn't know it. Thought it was the tires. Reached out and got new wheels and tires, obviously. Turned out it wasn't. Me and Sean discovered that it was right in here. That had come loose and was all stripped out, and the nut was just like barely hanging on, rusted on, welded. A little bit of rust weld, but shoot, impact took it off, no problem. But yeah, Sean helped me get that done and alignment done on it. Yeah, he did a lot of help with this thing, so I got a lot to do with his car audio that he's about to do on his truck. That's how I'm going to return the favor. I think that's what he wants. Me return the favor and help him get his car audio up to speed. He's having some issues with radios and stuff and wanting to upgrade everything. I ain't got a problem with that. I might even do a little bit of extra for him if I can. But there she is.